case, discon, counterplot, star decisis. Right? At top case, there are two ways we can anticipate. The first step, we prove that fundamental problems, the ethics of the 1AC presents as I, the case flow. We will prove to you that there's no reason you should vote for the affirmative plan, or vote for the no reason for the affirmative plan. The reason is that the counterplan even links into just to use ethic. The affirmative is the one that started this, i.e. they brought about ethic around this on a question of presumption, because we introduce counterplan. It's a question of who has a good ontology and who is able to achieve the ontology of unity. Arguments that the ontology of unity is something that's fundamental to the flow. The affirmative creates ways that they cannot get to it, and that is reasons why they should lose, and reasons why you should vote for no presumption. Now, the second way we win debates, we prove the counterplan itself is able to get the ontology of unity. We prove that as some state of such the ability for the case itself to follow the ontology of unity. Now, the top of the debate, at the top of the debate, they said the decided calculus when they sort of aggressively one air not make response to any aggressive argument whatsoever. Jake's argument is simply that you so that simply the conception of what life is what the nature of unity is arbitrary. You have to do to protect all gifts of God, i.e. the things like the environment, the other people around the world, including the animals, and all destroying the world with dissent impact, or the beast point of this the one argument is an arbitrary and vacuous focus on one type of being is means not uniform and it just purely needs person. It means that the 1AC ethics have a meaning event as well. Not have any meaning whatsoever because the 1AC ethics themselves are something that are solely invented in the 1AC usually, but the affirmative other people not able to accept these and get to other people not necessarily the same conception. Then there's a reason why you should vote for the 1AC because they're not creating an ethic of unity. They just create an ethic of their own selfishness and try to like other people and saying that this is what we would do, this is how we would create good things, whereas they are not even able to prove that they're only to decide because they don't have options. They're now choosing number 2. Then they're going to number 2. You accept cross argument why abortion of the use on their one that's it. Abortion of your grand argument. They sort of can't run stop that move on. Now choosing before argument accept cross argument is why people can still extend this cross argument is why simple is still I think it's not problematic and these ethics straight off the unity ethic on touch of unity trying to apply the 1AC things like the property ethic things like free capitalism, things like the land rights ethics and then creating the ability for taking land away from Native Americans. These are all things that problematic with says well they can't something transformational whatsoever. These are things they don't think this is some of the reasons why they're selfish. They're selfish with the ontology of unity, which explain above and the other side of the double line is reasons why they cannot suffer anything because all things that cause violence everywhere are solutions in the second part and then say violence is inevitable that the world being ontology of unity line is also inevitable that violence is also inevitable if all these other ontologies are in play and all these other ethics are in play. This is the reasons why the affirmative of unity will suffer any sort of all violence when they cannot prevent dissent impacts, which is something that caused by the bad effects that capitalism would have in their ability for the dissent is something bad is an example of bad effect that capitalism would have on their attitude. Now, choosing number 6 you accept across aristotelian evidence again calculation good. They have no response to what someone one of yours from saying it links to the rash evidence. This is not an argument. There is no more or claim so you why this you can see the extent across meaning that we treat symptoms of suffering as something that is primarily we make our body left everything black one no response whatsoever. Our calculation is way ahead of theirs in this part of the day because when nuclear war occurs, people when you die in ways that are much more painful than the way people die in other examples and like the euthanasia would be a painful death. It's literally something they're trying to weigh against a counterplan is the ability for people to kill themselves with euthanasia. That's something that's peaceful, not something that is just suffering, not something that causes quality of life issues to be something that the arguments that appear around this steely carcass. We cannot have any sort of relation to other if we don't understand them through this something that they part. Furthermore, the counterplan evidence is never given that calculation that bullish reasons as to why there is no way they can get away from this from calculation and that violence is still inevitable in all forms of any sort of apology before the affirmative has no way to uniquely solve their claim that violence is inevitable. That means that it's a claim that does not have any weight on the ground. Now, tuition rate debate is Isaac card. There's no response to one after each time across in case the consequentials makes him play. Not using consequentials makes him implicit in all sorts of destructive things and if you act and the problem is you act in absolute way saying that well this is my idea of what the world should be and every time you say that this is my idea of what the world should be you become complicit in things that your idea prevents from happening which would be good or that your idea causes that would be bad examples of dissent impact around which is reasons why you should not vote for the affirmative because if you can prove at risk of a dissent which will cause extinction and blood of everybody in the world is on your hands including all the onboard people and everybody who would not be against a euthanasia with the affirmative plan which is just why we direct the entirety of their case. Now the this conflict. I thought the misconflict they make this thing they send the court to they make that there's no evidence for the argument. This is why business recovery them Mr. Pastor they consider arguing the Wooler card and the also evidence indicating anything snowball and making anything snowball. This is from the 1 and C and the 2 and C and these business look Supreme Court. They believe the Roberts Court is going to be a consistent court when that is predictable when they use pragmatism and use judicial minimalism in the world. The Roberts Court is showing the basis of stare decisis. Business will start worrying about the Roberts Court in the future. That's the Financial Times 6 card. You can send that across right now. In case the term is a key test of the Roberts Court, meaning that if the Roberts Court goes against things that they've been doing for years or they've been doing for 14 years, then business start to worry a lot, not about the mystery patch, but the fact that Roberts Court is this huge overrule. They're not just overruling the mystery patch, they're overruling the entire Casey decision when they do these things have wide or implication and what they advocate. There are things beyond what they advocate in the 1AC that they affect that business will be worried about, not just the mystery patch, which will context is now too. They say it's not Congress business, it is all now. They say the overrules and everything says, well, not whatsoever. They have no card to support this argument. There's a difference between the court overruling previous decisions and the court bringing this lower courts and ruling on them. That is totally different things. These are not related now. Tuition number 30, they make their so term with the beard and they collapse so they can see their the grizzly six card right in the native black and king that there is an internal impeachment second for feeling this driving global kind of right now. Now they say Texas and the Democrat cards are never this is an argument never heard Congress used to float out around. I would read card respond to it if it was not in the 1AR. They say tax cuts I may be arguing before the tax cuts are not inevitable in the world of Democratic control. Congress would say in response to the argument for the more increase across orange print and news evidence from the 1NC indicate that all these things have a negative effect on the economy are not working business because business are riding their incumbents on the fact against more confidence. Now they next argument makes some things inevitable that is above that. Next argument they say there's no life and there's no risk of life in our framework through the rash evidence because we create human leads worth minds like some of this woeful in the court why they're able to suffer on the case. Well now the knowledge that you can do this part of the debate. That argument is not simply that there are arguments that simply that metrics not exist in the world of the whole destruction. We also have a question about life equality, the future of my suffering argument. We make that argument that the Rocky said across here that there's no risk of being benefits in the world. Everybody think that risk alone is problematic. Now the counterpart we need to win a win and we do the entirety of our legality argument. They're only here for legalities that they say it's a voting issue because it means not happening. We normally have a legality argument with our piece of Republic's acceptance and our world's dull evidence from the 1NC indicating that we would not be violating the Constitution whatsoever. This is something that is totally legal. Furthermore, in the world that would violate the Constitution, that means the counterpart will flow out of the ground because it would just be overruled, which is the reason to why there is no risk of the something that's the counterpart being offensive. Furthermore, you drop them in the part of the debate where they say there's something that's the argument is simply that Christ is good and that we lead to exclusive people, not sure what's up, we're not excluding anybody. They say the violence is going to trade. They say that we're going to trade off the intelligent immunity. They name that a war in the 1AR is why we trade off the intelligent immunity. There's a reason why people do not able to kill the gift of God, which is unborn children, and they're real saying they say accept the same level of intelligence we have, and we have deficits hedge against it. And now sorry says that this argument is not impacted. I don't even know what that hurt.
502.